Let's make a quick home decor today. This would be a 3D structure built with plastic. Today's prompt for Crafty December is using clear plastic. I'm using the Sospeso sheets here. This is Mansa here from Upcycle, and I'm collaborating with Handmade by Ranjita for Crafty December. Please check the description box for all the details. So now I'm using this plastic. These are Sospeso transparent sheets from Monica Allegro. It's a patented thing, and we would make 3D structures using the same. So I'm taking a German napkin with this beautiful red print, and these are 3-ply napkins. So I'm removing the excess 2-ply which are white and just using the printed surface for this project. So I'll first decoupage one such print onto my clear plastic. You can cut the individual designs that you would like, or it's easy to just paste the entire thing and cut what you want. So I'm using the decoupage glue here and adding generous amount of decoupage glue onto the clear plastic. This is white plastic that I'm using. And then now simply taking a brush, just spread the glue evenly onto the surface. Let it half dry, as in slightly dry, and then add the napkin to it. Make sure the glue is very even here, because the total project depends on this particular step. And now when you're placing the napkin, place it very carefully, or use a cling wrap or a clear plastic to just smooth it out. Make sure there are no wrinkles on the napkin. I use a very packaging plastic and put it over the top and smooth it out so that there wouldn't be many wrinkles, and just add circular motions so that everything would be intact and stuck to the glue. So the portions where the glue isn't properly adhered, I'm just adding some more glue. Alright, now I have my clear plastic, and we'll let this dry completely and then add 1 or 2 layers of varnish over the top and protect it. I'm using a matte varnish here and adding generous amount of varnish and spreading it evenly. Once this is dry, add another layer of varnish onto it so that it would be well protected. Please make sure everything is dry before each step. Now I'll let this dry and put it aside, and I'll come back after 2 layers of varnish. So I've added one more napkin onto it and also decoupaged one print onto a canvas. I added a little texture with the texture paste for little dimension. Now once everything is dry, I'm starting to fuzzy cut the elements that I want to pop. So I'm carefully cutting the leaf. So for fuzzy cutting, the rules are: onto your left hand, the scissors have to be stable on your right hand, and your left hand keeps moving along with the particular design that you want to cut. This makes your job easy in fuzzy cutting. Please make sure the cutting is as precise as possible, because this would be the front end of your project and it would be seen. So I have this leaf ready and I'm just cutting it to size. of my canvas board. There we have. Now I'm cutting one flower from the design. In the same process, I'm just fuzzy cutting this flower as well. The only difference is that I would like to make a little slits onto the petals, so that once we heat emboss it, the petals would rise or fall and it would look more natural that way. So I'm almost done fuzzy cutting it. Now, like I said, I would be adding a little slits onto the flower where the petals are there, like so. So I'll finish cutting all of them and come back. This is a foam pad, some tools for shaping, and a little source of heat. It could be a candle, not too much heat, very light heat. So now I'll lightly heat it up from the back. We should always use the plastic side to heat it up, and then immediately after heating, emboss it using your embossing tool and foam pad. You can emboss it from the top or from the bottom depending on the kind of look that you are looking for. So some petals I would like to rise it from the behind and some from the top, so that the flower looks more natural to me. Once everything is done, we'll emboss it to the center and make the base of the flower to stick onto the base. So this is how it looks. The flower already started to pop out of the canvas. So this is what we are looking for. I'm repeating the process and showing again. Lightly heat it up. Don't put it too close so that the plastic would burn, or too far that it wouldn't take its form. So the right amount of heat, and quickly emboss it before the heat cools down. So this heating and embossing part have to be worked fast, because the plastic would cool down immediately if you are not embossing it very fast. It's a fun technique where you can sit long hours and just fuzzy cut and emboss things. The outcome would be really pretty. You can see the difference on how a flat and an embossed flower looks here. So I'm just repeating the process for all the fuzzy cut parts, quickly embossing them. So I'll finish all of these, and this is how they looked. I'm starting to glue them together using a glue gun. This is the easiest way to stick. You can also use silicone or any glue that would hold plastic. So for some I'm using 2 layers, for some I'm using 1 layer, depending on the kind of 3D structure that I would like. So I'm quickly assembling all the flowers and leaves here into place. I hope you enjoyed this quick video of how to create a 3D structure using plastic sheets. This is my take on clear plastic. I'm sure Ranjita would have come up with brilliant stuff on her channel. Do check out her project. Links are given in the description box, and take part in Crafty December. Hop on to all the videos and win cool goodies. You could win great prizes from both of us. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're liking all my videos. In case you haven't, please do subscribe to my channel and leave some love over the comment section. I'll come back with another nice tutorial and see you around. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.